Alright, how's it going, YouTube? I told you I was going to make another video on how to lessen your electromagnetic radiation. So I figured out how to lessen the electromagnetic radiation on these Sony PlayStation controllers. Now, I'm not exactly sure what controllers you can use, but I guess the newer controllers, you can hardwire them. And I'm going to tell you how to do that. Alright, you're on your main screen. You gotta go to settings, which is over here, this little toolbox looking thing. Click that. Then go down to devices, right here. Click that. Then go down to controllers. Click that. Then go down to communication method. Right now it's on Bluetooth. Click that. And go to USB cable. Voila. Now I can still use this, and it's not on Bluetooth. See that? And you have good readings. Alright, this is how I found how to lessen the radiation on this Roku device I have. I have a Roku here and I have a Roku upstairs. This is Roku 3, it's a little smaller. Now while it's on, I don't really know if there's any way you can lessen it, but now that would stay up like that all the time, even when I would turn my TV off. But I bought a different surge protector that when I turn this TV off, this Roku will shut off completely, and so will this speaker, and so will this PlayStation shut completely off. Watch. Just my TV. Now I have no readings at all. So the only time that's going to send any kind of bad radiation is when I have the TV on. So now I'm happier with that because my younger boy's bedroom is right above here. So I turn this back on. It will ramp back up. Turn it off, and nothing. And that's without having to keep unplugging that. And I'll show you what I got. And I'll put all this down in the description if you would want to buy it, so you don't have to do all kinds of crazy searching. That right back there is called a smart strip. People buy them just to try to save electricity. I plug my TV into this blue one, and that's called the controller outlet. So now that'll sense as soon as I turn my TV off, it shuts the power completely off to whatever's plugged into these green ones. Works pretty nice. So on top of me saving and not having radiation going everywhere, I'm saving a little electricity. And this is how you lessen your Wi-Fi radiation. You just shut your Wi-Fi off. As you can see, I have barely any readings at all because I have the Wi-Fi shut off and I have it all hardwired. Now I have a video on how to hardwire all your stuff. I do my best to make that as simple as possible if you would like to hardwire. So I have my cable box, my cable modem, and my internet goes from there and it has to go to your router. And I'll also put in the description a router without the Wi-Fi on it if you want. Now, I kind of like this just in case I do have friends come over and they want to use Wi-Fi, I can turn it on. But it's off most of the time. If these two things are lit up, that means my Wi-Fi is on. Then it goes up and it goes to my switch box. And I can hardwire 15 different spots in my house. So far, I only have, 7 spots hardwired. And that's how you get rid of your Wi-Fi. You just shut it off and hardwire. Okay, your wireless printers. Now, I'm not exactly sure what to tell you here. My wireless printer, I can get on and I can turn my Wi-Fi on or off. Right now it's pretty much maxed out on my acoustometer. And if I turn this off, it does go down a little. Not much. It doesn't seem to go away. If somebody knows how to totally turn all that off, unless I tear this thing apart and like rip out the Wi-Fi part, because I can hardwire this thing. I'm sure I don't even need the Wi-Fi on. So now only other way I know to make that go away is when you're not printing, to unplug it. So that'll really lessen electromagnetic radiation in your printers. Your Bluetooth cordless speakers, I guess, just don't use them. Find a speaker you can hardwire. All right, now your microwaves. Remember what this looked like. Let's put it on 10 seconds. Remember what that looked like. I would say just try not to use that as much as you can. If you want to heat water up for tea, buy one of these. I can link that down in the description too. I think anyway that thing heats up water faster than that microwave anyway. And get yourself maybe a little toaster oven, a little small toaster oven. We actually have an oven that has just a small oven on the top. So if we want to heat something up without using a microwave, we just use this, and it takes a lot less to heat up than a huge oven. But you can see that the water's already starting to heat up. Probably in about less than a minute that'll be boiling. These things also work real nice if you want to just make some oatmeal in the morning. To heat that water up, dump in your oatmeal instead of heating water up in a microwave. Or you could heat water up on your oven or on your stove. Okay, your laptop computers. Even with my Wi-Fi off, this is what my laptop computer is trying to do. It's looking for Wi-Fi. There it goes. Now it's going up again. Here, this is somebody's Wi-Fi. This ain't even mine. Look at that, how bad that is. If I turn my Wi-Fi off. So you turn your Wi-Fi off. Take your hardwire and hardwire it. Now, it's faster anyway. So just keep your computer hardwired, but no Wi-Fi. Okay, with your cell phones, this is what my cell phone is reading. So I put my cell phone in airplane mode. And it's a lot lower. Okay, it's in airplane mode. Remove this. Still in airplane mode. And I take the internet, my Ethernet cable, my wired internet, and I buy one of these, which I'll put down in the description, and plug it into my phone. Now I have internet. Let's go to YouTube.
Bluetooth device. So that means you have to connect a USB cable Do you hear a PS record?
It's good as something different so you don't. It's going to be on how to hardwire your internet in your entire house to either totally eliminate your Wi-Fi or to speed up your Wi-Fi. If you run everything on hardwire and just use your Wi-Fi for certain things, your Wi-Fi will be a lot faster. Pause that. And it's still on airplane mode. You can hardwire your phones. Now this is for an iPhone. If you click on this link, I'm sure you should be able to find one for other phones also. That's how you do a phone. Alright, I hope that helped you out with lowering your electromagnetic radiation in your house. And I also have this other little device I'll put down in the description. My boys like to bring their little computers home from school sometimes and you need Wi-Fi for it, but if you have totally eliminate your Wi-Fi, you can use this, and this will plug into a USB spot on the computer, and then you can plug into your, just plug your wired internet into the end here. That works good on their little computers. Alright, thanks a lot for watching my video. Give me a thumbs up if this helped you out, and please subscribe to my channel to help support me. God bless and have a great day.